Hello there guys, today we're going to talk about discourses of Epictetus and everything he talks about, his lectures that were written out by his pupil Arian. And I'm doing this so you don't have to. Or maybe you will love it. You will love to do it after this video. Alright, if you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're old, channel old, welcome back my friend. My name is Alexis and we're going to be talking about books. I think the most important task, or the most important thing that I learn whenever I read Epictetus, I mean, this is the first time I read him, but he talks a lot about what the other Stoics talk about. And the most important thing for me, at least, is to distinguish between our tasks and those of others. They are two really great different things, and I see it as focusing and I see it as focusing on what is truly under our control. And what is that? Our reason, I can try to do something the best I can, and many things will affect the result, whether other people, uncontrollable variables that just happen to appear, earthquakes, natural disaster, whatever it is. We can't predict the future, but we can always try to do the best we can, and that is focusing on our reason, The mind will always try to find another way. We shouldn't be focused on externals, wealth, fame, material stuff. This is a hard one, I know. Epictetus says that it is only natural and human to be inclined to want certain things over others, Obviously, we would like to have a home, shelter, food, and maybe nice clothes, and be liked by people, but we don't need them. That is the difference. To be prepared to act whenever if we get stripped of them, and that is what matters. Be prepared to know that all of this material external to our reason is just a coincidence visiting. It's not ours. It's not really our property. It's on loan, including loved ones, and that is the hard one, right? Even loved ones, yeah, they're not our property. They're on loan. They are the creators or whatever, this higher power. They are nature's, and they can go back to it anytime. I know that that's a tough notion, but training on this, meditating on this, on our death, on other people's deaths, I think that's important, and it can help us look on the bright side, make the most of it, and try to be prepared whenever that thing happens, if we can be the utmost prepared or whatever, But anyways, the second thing, the mind will always adapt. Epictetus uses the analogy of an inner fortress. An inner fortress, supposedly, if there were no planes, let's go back to the old times of Epictetus, there are no planes, no fucking bombs, no siege weapons. The walls of a fortress can only be breached if they are well designed, Constantinople's, for example, from the inside. And that is our mind. Other people's opinions, whatever they say, impressions of things that happen, they can only be judged and cast by our mind. So if we choose to be harmed, choose to feel harmed, it will be our fault, no one else's. We are the ones that make things either good or bad out of the stories that we tell ourselves. In the inner fortress, our mind will only collapse if we choose to go down that route. That doesn't mean that you will, complain from time to time, but try to just stick with that main impression and then reframe it, Seek what you can do out of it, what you can learn. If you can do something out of it, do it. And even the Stoics go as far as saying that even when things seem grim and we're completely fucked in every sense, we can choose to practice some kind of virtue, patience, tolerance, temperance. Even in events of death of loved ones, of complete disaster, we can choose to practice something. Why not aspire to be that flexible and resilient, right? Instead of just collapsing with whatever comes, oh, today's raining, oh my god, it's ruined. Shit. Go for a run under the rain. Use the rain for something. Be happy that the crops are going to grow. A lot of people are going to be happy that it's raining. Focus on that, alright? Don't let the inner fortress, you see that? Don't let the inner fortress collapse. And then third of all, we can choose to be happy anytime. Yes, Epictetus says that. We can have many plans, have many desires. We can forsake them if we become a monk or something. Or we can plan but choose to live in the present. Know that this right now is what we have. This is the hand we have been dealt, and we can choose to do the best with it right now, with whatever we have, wherever I am. You know, choose to be a good person today, to be happy with what you've got, be grateful for it. There are always going to be other people that would want your life if you were watching this. There are many people that will kill to have your life. I know we will always be like, but this guy and this other guy and this other guy. Why not step off that hedonic treadmill even for a minute and just be grateful for what we have right now? And that will help us to ease a lot of suffering, you know, and just keep on living. Because if what you have right now is not enough for you and you are not happy right now, when will you be? When you plan on getting all these things and problems and events, they will come to be realized. Hopefully, I wish you the best. May you be happy. But when they do, you will just want more stuff and you won't be able to live in the present. And yes, I'm talking to you, Lex. When you rewatch this, focus on that, you know, on all you have right now and just go on with it, brother. Be happy right now. And plan, yes, but only people that live in the present can plan. Otherwise, we're always going to be living in some dream fantasy world, which isn't bad, you know, writing and go gaming, but giving yourself entirely and then living moment to moment. That is what I believe we should do, and what I get from this amazing book. I got the Penguin edition. Let me show you guys. So this is the one I got, you know, Penguin. It's discourses and selected writings. It's got the Enchiridion at the back, which means in the back of your hand, which is, you know, a small section of compiled teachings from Epictetus. But I love it, you know. And some people say that, you know, Epictetus is too preachy and he talks a lot about the gods. And somehow I do like it, you know? Talking about the gods and Zeus and all these guys and Providence. Somehow it just reminds me of how small I am and yet how big I am in my mind. You know, it's everything for me, but nothing for the universe, for other people. But I can choose to do the best for myself right now and be selfish about it. Fuck it. And also help other people whenever I can, you know? When I got enough oxygen, I can help other people get enough oxygen. So, if you like this video, remember to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be having a lot of other videos that I learn and talk about, so have a good one, my friend.